Hi, my name is Jamin.
And I'm Ashlyn. We found Cedar Church because we were looking for a new church, and we were both praying about it, trying to see where God wanted us to be. And he immediately said Cedar. I felt it in my spirit. And I was like, Lord, I don't know what church that is, but I know we'll figure it out. And then me and Jamin were talking the next day, and he was telling me about how someone he works with was one of the members here at the church, and he called it Cedar Church. And I was like, we need to go to that church. I feel like this might be the church. And so we got invited to one of the Sunday nights, and we immediately fell in love with it, and it was everything that we had been looking for.
So we had been believing for a car because the car has like almost 300,000 miles, but it was just slowly getting worse and worse. It had a really bad oil leak. We had to basically fill the oil up like
Every other
twice
day.
a week, it felt like, maybe every other day. Like if we didn't check it, it would go bone dry. That's how quick it become. But the part that needed to be replaced was you had to remove basically everything in the engine. So the labor on that alone was like over $1,000. So during the midst of all this, we were attending church here. Pastor David spoke on stewarding, things that you own, things that you take care of. And he actually mentioned specifically car, and I felt that immediately. So we got home and I talked to Ashlyn and I said, I think we need to clean out our car, do the best we can, fix up anything that we can do at home. So we did that.
Also, while we were believing for a new car, Pastor David taught on tithing your gross amount and not your net amount. And I've been tithing my whole life. Jamin's been tithing his whole life. Like, we grew up very much understanding the importance of tithing in the church. So as soon as we came here, we started tithing. But I had always tithed our net amount. And it always felt like we would receive blessings, but it kept feeling like it was hitting a ceiling. And then Pastor David taught on the gross net thing. And immediately I was like, that's what it is. Oh my goodness, why didn't I think of this sooner? And so I immediately went and talked to Jamin, and I was like, we gotta do this. And he was like, yes, absolutely, I agree. So our next paycheck, we did it. We tithed all gross. It was a little scary at first, but I know God's got us. And then not even a week later, wow, we got the car. It was crazy. So at the end of service, after offering, Pastor David started telling the story about a couple that took another couple out to dinner. And I realized it was us, because while we were believing for a new car, we had decided to take this couple out to dinner because we really wanted to get to know them, and they seemed like a really fun couple, and we just wanted to welcome them to Tulsa. So I was kind of like, oh, he's talking about the dinner. I didn't, think that was anything of importance. And then as he's talking, I'm still just focusing on playing the piano. He calls us down, and then he says that he has a car for us, which was crazy. I did not expect that whatsoever.
And then they bring up a picture on the screens, and not only did they have a car for us, they had one of the nicest cars I've ever seen. And it's definitely the nicest car we've ever owned, either one of us.
Yeah.
So not only did they get us a car, they got us a phenomenal car.
So if you're believing for something big, or a new car or anything like that, I would suggest staying faithful. Focus on your stewardship, because God's moving behind closed doors.
Another thing Pastor Dave spoke on, I don't remember which week since we started, but he spoke on making sure your household is in order. And I had not really given that a lot of focus because I was focused on trying to make money, do a second job, but I really tried to turn the focus on building a relationship with my wife, because we hadn't grown apart, but we weren't a team necessarily. We were just trying to make as much money as possible because we didn't want to live the way we were living. I really put my focus on her, and we put God first in our life. We made sure we started praying together. We started praying in tongues. We hadn't done that ever, and blessings already
Yeah.
chasing us down. So that's probably what I'd say.